As I stated in my previous video, I'm gonna have to give it to the guy. Y'all know I can't stand Akademiks, but he debated with this streamer named Sneako, and he stood up for our people. Akademiks stood on business. Now, this ain't got nothing to do with no rap battle, no icicle man, no rap beef, no none of that. This is for our people. And like I said before, I'm going to give a person their props when I see that they deserve their props. Now, the whooping that he gave Sneako in this debate, I loved it. And I feel like it needs to be reacted to. I feel like it needs some notoriety. So I'm going to be reacting to Akademiks defeating Sneako in this debate. He wants to be with that other side. I'm telling y'all, we got to be careful with a lot of ninjas out here. You know, they think they them. No, they don't look at you like you them. But I digress. We're about to get into this debate. Y'all ain't gonna want to miss this. So like, subscribe, and hype this video. Let's get into it, y'all.
Give a damn about none of them. They all could go to hell. What we care about is what's going on over here. And right now, race relations within this country is at a point that is much better than years previous. And when we see an antagonist, I think that every race should come together and say, let's get this piece of shit out of the paint quickly, that we don't go down a spiraling downward path like what happened when the BLM movement had to, you know, quote unquote, just jump out the blue. And we all seen some of the errors with that. But right now, we don't need some named Chud the Builder popping up doing all the dumb shit. Let's get this out of the paint.
That's why I don't understand why you're, I don't understand why, in the words of Chud the Builder, they're saying you're chipping out. I'm joking, but what did I say that you're upset about?
He not joking. I want y'all to pay attention. When Akademiks push him into a corner where he can't move, I want y'all to see that he tries not to let Akademiks talk. He start over talking Akademiks.
I told him to stop doing the IRL streams like that, and it's a bad idea. So what's the problem?
I want him to continue.
So you want something violent to happen. I don't want violence. No. I'm love speech. I don't want to see people antagonizing one another. I don't want to see hate. I don't want to see something bad happen. So I said you should probably go inside. It's going to end up bad. You can antagonize someone. Someone's going to act in a way. It's just a bad idea.
I'm not saying I want him to stop because of violence happening. I want it, based on what he's saying he's down to stand on whatever he's down to. He's been saying. I actually believe if something was going to happen to him, it would probably be a Caucasian that would probably hurt him. You know, usually when guys are spitting all of that political stuff, I don't see a lot of black people. You know what I mean? Look at Charlie Kirk. Who clapped him? Mm-hmm. Look at all these other who keep trying to shoot at Trump. It's the white dude. So when he's talking about First Amendment right, and he's basically also saying, hey, he got his Second Amendment right. To me, that's political. He says he's a free speech advocate. Black people usually mind their business. Okay?
Facts.
If they have issues with people that are in their vicinity over actual things that, you know, would make sense for interpersonal issues. This guy is talking politics, and just look at the people who've been smoking the politicians.
Okay,
that's a proven statistics that all the, you know, what be happening in the schools and all of that, that's not done by us. We don't do that. Now, I can't speak certain words because of YouTube and all of that, and I don't feel like going through all of that. But y'all get what I'm putting down. We don't do that. Going up in churches and doing then getting drove to Burger King and all of that. Y'all remember that. We not doing stuff like that. So why is it that you want to direct your energy towards us? All because your baby mother said she was going to change your son's name. That's what Chud the Bill is mad at. Because his baby mother said, I'm changing your son's name because of what you're doing.
That's very true. That white people don't get blamed.
So I think the person
that's 100% true.
Handle him would be white, but I'm not saying that he should continue that because I'm like, hey, listen.
Do you think something violent? Do you think he should be handled violently?
I think he encourages it.
But you're not answering the question.
What?
Do you think that somebody should do something violent to him?
No. But
Okay.
I think they should meet him with the energy that he has.
That's why I'm saying that's why I told him I don't know why you're upset. I told him you should stop doing these IRL streams.
They should tell him to stop the rhetoric.
We should disarm the meanings of these words. We can't let words like that control us. Why is that the only word where people feel justified in America to act violently over? There's no other word in the English.
I hate when people come in our shit. This is ours. How you gonna come over to our stuff and dictate whether a word is offensive or not? This is I won't you go over there to your people and do that. Don't bring your ass over here trying to dictate what words is offensive to us or not. Start that wherever where you at. I can
English language that elicits the same reaction that word does.
So I'm not going to defend acting violent over a word.
Okay.
We can't repurpose history, right? And that word is.
But we do all the time. We do all the time. The word retard doesn't mean the same thing. The word dumb doesn't mean the same thing. Even the word nigga doesn't mean the same thing. Black people have used it colloquially, and now that's a perfect that actually the word you're talking about has been repurposed to be a term of endearment, to mean anything.
Sneako. What I'm saying is that you can't repurpose history.
But black people did. It has been repurposed.
So
it was a word to mean slave, and now it means anything.
Watch.
Sneako, you're being obtuse.
Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
No, the way he's saying what he's saying is a direct callback to slavery, brother. Like if you think it's not like he's saying it meaning something else. We know what he means. So you're trying to make this point like, oh, nigga has been repurposed. Is that what he's saying? Is he like, oh, what up, my nigga? Is that what he's saying? Or is he actually saying that, hey, you're a lesser human being, and I'm using this word to remind you of that? Mm-hmm. You tell me what he's saying.
He is saying that, but it only has that meaning
So why do we need to repurpose what he's saying?
Because we shouldn't let words control us.
It's not about words controlling us, right? So you're now talking about actions. I'm talking about the word first of all. So you're basically admitting that he's antagonizing, right, mm-hmm. race relations by trying to bring up a time or a he's trying to treat black people as subhuman mm-hmm. by how he's speaking to them, right? And then you're saying, okay, even if he's doing that, we should just not be violent.
You could no. What I'm saying is,
well, you got to
the violent part. We agree on the violent thing, but you could only get rage baited if you get rage baited. You could only allow this word to have that power if you agree to that frame. We should repurpose this word so that we can't be controlled by them anymore.
You're just saying, oh, well, why can't y'all change the word? Brother, there is pain there. It won't go away. If it's a word or something else, and you're acting like the guy's trying to say the word just harmlessly. No, he's trying to evoke pain. So if it was a symbol, he would fuck with that. If it was a place, he'd fuck with that.
Culture, race, these things shouldn't be defined on hurt. Allowing black culture to be defined off of slavery is living in a victim consciousness. Jews allowing
I never said that.
To go this way is defining Jewish identity based off of something horrible.
Your childhood helped define what you became. You can't erase history, brother. And you're always a product not only of your environment but historical choices.
Based off of hurt, or do we only want to unify based off of hurt and pain and trauma, or do we want to unify?
Why do y'all want to experiment with us? Why you telling us we need to reevaluate? So whatever you believe in, if I walk up to you and say whatever disrespectful thing to you, that means something. It's disrespectful to you. You should just accept it. You should just be like, oh, I mean, it's just words. You mean to tell me that ain't nothing, Sneako, I could say to you that's not disrespectful? You mean to tell me if I was to talk about your mother, your grandmother, ain't none of that disrespectful? You should just let it pass, and they're just words. You're not going to do that. So don't try to do it with us.
Based off of something greater? Do we want to give power to words that are strong, that are empowering, that are good? This is what should trigger us. We should hear a word like, hey, you're black, and we should be happy about this. We should be emotionally manipulated in a positive way. We should remember things that make us happy.
Sneako, you know what?
And who the hell is we?
Things that make us pain.
I think you only have these type of thoughts because, like, you like this mulatto. I don't even know if you know what you are. Like, what do you consider yourself? Like, respectfully. And
how many times? I don't know how many times you had this conversation.
The reason.
Maybe
No.
this is why.
Wait. The reason.
Just by you deflecting his question lets me know that he touched a sweet spot right there. That lets me know words mean something. Words mean something, bro.
The reason why I say that, because if you ask any person, and based on your stupid ass logic you just said, is that
what stupid logic? Like you comparing Palestine, like
no.
to Muslims?
No,
like
your stupid logic of really oh, you should. It should be about coming to get like everything that has to do with my life. If I'm not here, right? I'm not here in America. If my mom didn't make certain sacrifices, I'm not where I lived in Jamaica. If my family there didn't survive slavery. Yes, there was slavery in the Caribbean. Everything matters on the past. You can't just be like, oh, fuck the past. We're just like here. You must have, you can't have a connection to a strong, legitimate background or lineage if you're saying, the past, let's move on.
Bro, your past makes you who you are. The reason why Sneako knows how to speak is because of what he was taught when he was little. His past. They act stupid when it comes to us.
Okay, what word do you think Chud the Builder could use to Palestinians that will elicit the same reaction?
You should go find out. I don't want to know.
The thing is, it doesn't exist. There's no word in the English language that exists that has that same power.
Hey, hold on. My thing is, we want Chud to go terrorize the Jewish people, the Palestinians, some Asian niggas, Indians too, everybody but the black people. We've been through enough.
But that's the thing. There's no word.
Yo, we trying to cop the new the AP/Swatch collab. Go over there, Chud. Go to Palestine, gangy. Like, leave us alone.
There's no, you said Asians. There's no, what word could he use to make Asians get the same? It doesn't exist. There's no word to get Asians angry like that.
Okay, I don't care if it's just words. Do whatever you can to incite them, with whatever. Do whatever you can.
But that's the point. That's the point. The point is,
even if it's religion, go disrespect their religion. Go do whatever. Because by the way, we also have.
Every nation have a disrespectful word towards them, bro. And look how he's smiling like he just got off. Like, you not cooking, bro.
Freedom of religion, right? Go do that. Go show up to synagogues, mosques, and all them other shits and do what you want to do to disrespect those religions, and let's see what happens.
Right.
Leave black people alone.
Okay.
Right.
Like, I think you should do some demonstration.
The point is,
they know that we are the most least protected people on the face of this earth. Nobody's going to come on the news and, hey, the blacks, nobody's going to do it unless they're trying to make a gain off of us. Unless they're trying to capitalize, make some money off of it. Nobody's going to come out and say, hey, we got to protect these people. That's not going to happen, bro.
There's no word.
Wouldn't it be cool if he goes to like who be at the mosque? That's Muslims? If he went there and he's seeing people kneeling and said, oh, y'all chimping out. Oh, y'all chimping. Oh, y'all kneeling? Y'all praying? Oh, y'all chimping out. Look at these motherfuckers chimping out right here. Look at them. They're all kneeling. They're chimping out. That would be amusing too, right?
I didn't say it was good. I've said that he shouldn't do this.
No,
you keep acting like I'm encouraging this.
If you showed up to the mosque, he put the camera up and he said, "Look at all these. They're on their knees on the mat. They're chimping out."
Don't say that.
With African Americans or whatever, it was amusing. Do you think that would be amusing if he showed up to one of these religious places where people are praying, knee on the mat, doing all this stuff, Allahu Akbar shit, and he grabs his camera and said, "Look at these motherfuckers chimping out." Would that be amusing?
I'm saying he should. I started this off by saying he shouldn't.
Would it be amusing?
I started off saying that he shouldn't antagonize. I said he shouldn't antagonize people that are not bothering anybody.
So what do you defend? Like, what's your defense? What are you defending it for, bro?
You said that, but you said it was amusing. You said it was funny. Would that be funny?
That's not funny. That's not funny.
Why is that not funny? But the ankle monitor on the black guy's foot, him doing that. Why?
Because he first says, "What are those?" to his shoes, and then he looks at his shoe and he has an ankle monitor. That's funny. Like that's
okay. So
that's separate from the word.
Okay, so if he goes to the place where people are praying and they're bowing down on the mat, and he says, "What are those? They're chimping out." That's funny. That would be pretty funny, right?
There's a difference between like worship and then being in public, and I don't think that's
moving
funny.
the goalpost.
I don't think that's funny. I don't think that's funny.
So that's not funny?
You see how when he speak about his religion, he gets so defensive? But when it's got to do with us, it's funny. Everything is funny. But when Act speak about your religion and them carpets and all of that, it's not funny right there.
The difference is, the point I'm making is there's no word in. Is there a word? Is there a specific word? Like disrupting people who are praying peacefully, that's just unnecessary. Just like it's
disrupting homeless people who are minding their fucking homeless.
I also said that that's wrong. You shouldn't be antagonizing people like that. My point is,
But you said it was funny though. You said I would try to find the humor if he went to the place of worship.
I don't think it's funny alone. No, I don't think it's funny alone. There's some things.
Look, they're speaking like some other language. They're chimping out. Look, they're praying.
Okay. There's some things within the videos, like I pointed out, like the ankle monitor, that are objectively kind of funny. Like banter back and forth. One guy's filming. He's like, hey, forgot to record. Some of that stuff is situationally funny. In a vacuum, it's not. And the point is, there's no individual word that equates to that word where you're going to get the same reaction out of people. There's not one.
Sneako, you're trying to make it about a word. I've told you this.
I am trying to make it about a word.
And
yeah,
again,
and I said you shouldn't blatantly disrespect people.
All right, so the niggas in Palestine should let go of goddamn hurt that Israel's doing to them. Let it go.
Okay. The fact that you're not able to comprehend.
No. You're saying that black people should let go of
No, the fact that you're not able to comprehend. You see how the tables turn when you get up in the ninja kitchen, when you open a refrigerator? Yeah, I see that ham and cheese sandwich, Sneako. You ain't supposed to be eating that, boy.
Go to hurt, but I'm saying, all right, you on that Palestine shit, that should let go to hurt. Or the fuckery that goddamn Israel them been putting them through.
How this is such a dumb analogy. This is
how?
Genocide's happening now. Slavery ended how long ago?
Nah, slavery more important than whatever happened with that shit. I ain't gonna lie. Word up.
Slavery
is still going on. There's an after effect of the slavery that we've been through. We don't have no ownership of no major businesses. Any bank you go into to get a loan, it's not us doing it. Any DMV you go into to get your drivers, it's not us giving it out. Any Target, Walmart, Food, wherever you go, that's not us. We don't own that. It's still going on, y'all.
Ended, what, 250 years ago? The genocide's happening right now. And also, there's no word to talk about Palestinians the same way there is about black people.
Listen. If you think that black people should let go the hurt of slavery, I think them Palestinians should let go the fucking hurt of them bombs that got dropped. Facts.
Okay, it's happening right now, and also you're saying word.
I'm actually saying that to say nobody's gonna ever let go of their hurt.
This doesn't.
No. It makes sense. No one's gonna let go of their hurt, right? The Palestinians ain't gonna let go
of their hurt all the time. People let go. Why do you think white people aren't offended by the word cracker, or Asian people aren't?
What hurt they went through? I want to hear this one. Hold on, I gotta take a shot. I want to hear the hurt the white people went through for cracker. But I could give two fucks about what's going on with the Jewish people and them Palestinians. Both of them could just go away.
So you care more about a word than you do about genocide?
Yeah, I care more about black people more than I care about that type of shit.
You care more about this word.
I just said it. I already said what I said.
Right now. You just said that. You care more about
the hard I care more about black people more than I care about that type of shit. Facts.
Okay, but that's the difference is a word and genocide.
Brother,
correct?
I just told you, I care more about black people in this country that I live in more than what the fuck is going on over there in Israel and Palestine. I don't care who wins that shit.
And you see how he feel like he and his people is so important. They want to tell us we shouldn't care about each other. This is the agenda that they've been pushing this whole time. We don't need to care about each other. We need to care about them.
Okay, so genocide's happening in Palestine, and a word is being used in America. And
I care about black people more.
Yeah, but there's not a genocide of black people
happening. Well, listen, we got to nip it in the bud before it gets there. This thing is about to start a race. What's going on in Palestine? Goddamn Israel.
That's why.
I couldn't find a full video, so I had to clip it up. But listen, I never thought I'd be applauding Act, man. Man, he absolutely cooked. I love that. I wish I had the whole video. I ain't have to chop it up. It would have been better. It would have been better. But I did what I came for. You know what I'm saying? Y'all definitely know what y'all think in the video. Did he cook them? I say he did, man. Make sure you hype this video. Make sure y'all subscribe so the youngest can hear how people feel about them. You know what I'm saying? Big Kish signing out. I'm gone, y'all.